Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Yeah, today we have a series of incidents that we're gonna talk about, and it's been a while that I came online, but I'll try my best to be online all the time because we have to relate what is going on within the struggle. We have to relate what's going on and trying to make sure that we pass this information to you guys. So thank you all for watching. And in La Republique, we know they are trying to maintain their status quo in Ambazonia. You have seen what they are doing in the mountain race. You see what they're doing in trying to do a lot of events within Ambazonia to tell the world that things are going back to normal. But all these are what they have been doing ever since, and we know, you know, they don't want to go to the negotiation table. They don't want to understand that you cannot win this war through the military. Okay, no, you can't win this war through military means. A lot of international experts have explained this to La Republique. They don't take it serious. Okay, so we're gonna talk about a lot of things, and also we're gonna talk about French role, that the role of France in the war in Ambazonia and other part of Africa. We're gonna touch on why is La Republique in deep economic trouble. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about the senatorial election. La Republique keep going for senatorial election, going for parliamentary election, going for this election that the Amazonian people are not taking part. Okay, when you elect people that are not elected, you appoint them, appointed senators, appointed parliamentarians, appointed SGOs, everything is appointed from governor to. So, what kind of country is that? How do you want to run that kind of country where everybody is appointed? So, there are many things that we want to change, in the future of Ambazonia. We will not want to see that where people will be chairman for life, president for life, governor for life, everything. You just keep people there. You don't care about accountability. You don't care about what they're doing. You just give them that pass. They should stay there. I mean, a country should be dynamic, should be innovative, should be productive. Okay? You cannot have a country where one person steals. Look at Mebengo in prison. How much money that man stole. I don't know if when they steal these monies, they don't even count them. Billions upon billions upon dollars. You steal that kind of money. What are you doing with such amount of money when you know you are a minister? Your people are suffering. You cannot help them. You're carrying millions and millions of dollars. The senatorial election is coming up on the 12th of March. We know La Republique has 100 senators that are appointed senators who spend 5 years in office. And we are saying that Ambazonians are currently at war. The government, the IG, has not approved of any election in Ambazonia whatsoever. Okay, we cannot have La Republique come and organize stuffs in our country They don't care about the human life that are being killed every day. They don't care about any accountability. Okay, this is just provocation. Okay, when you have all these things happening and you think that your military can impose, look at what happened during the mountain race. You know that the country is unstable, right? You bring your military to come and say there's peace. If there's military, you think that the military can control everything. Okay, most of the time, La Republic understand the danger of organizing mountain race, the danger of organizing all these occasions that they're doing. But and if something happens to them, okay, so all these things are important. You know, you have to take them into consideration. La Republic is telling the international community that things are going back to normal, whereas you saw how the war is still going on. Okay, the La Republic is a country that is dying. It's a dying country. The economy is going down now, down the drain. Okay, how much do you make passport? Passport is gone up to 300,000 to make a passport. They are Cameroon passport. Okay, national identity card, 60,000. I'm telling you, national identity card is 60,000. It's terrible. Okay, everything is bribe. You want to go to police school, you bribe. You want to go to QS medical school, you bribe. You want to go to ENAM, you have to bribe. ENAM, they'll tell you you pass oral, you pass written, you have the third test. You go and see the director. Okay, this is how the country runs. Okay, it's just crazy. Look at electricity, right? They have the capacity to produce electricity in whole of La Republic of Cameroon. But what is going on? Mismanagement. One person will continue eating the money, Then they are not having light. Okay. Who is doing this to them? They know that these are corrupt officials. You cannot have hydroelectricity power, different types of. And remember, we had a hydroelectricity power in Ombe. Okay, but today it's no more there. They are giving us light, but right from Edea. They are tapping our light is from Edea. In southern Cameroon, we don't have any. The Menchum Dam, you had the something there. You know. Our own light come back from Edea. You can imagine. We used to have our hydroelectricity in southern Cameroon. We had our own hydroelectricity power. Okay, but we have other dams. We have other. We have resources that we can build our own dams, but La Republic does not want to build any dam in Ambazonia, so that we should rely on the one in Edea for supply of electricity. Even in Douala, you have light shortages, you have light blackout, you have light down. So it's the same thing. Okay, just imagine. Okay, we have everything that we need as a country. Okay, They don't even have even water. If you see the water in Douala, the dirty water in Douala, you expose your children in that environment. How? It's just terrible, man. Just terrible. You go to the hospitals, people are dying. But these ministers will go back to abroad. You see, even we heard that Frank Biya has been poisoned, and Frank Biya is gone abroad. If you don't have the money, the means to send your children abroad for medical checkup or medical something, they will die in Cameroon. Frank Biya is in India. But if you don't have the means, you stay there. The dirty hospitals, the dirty thing, everything they don't give you. But how do you survive like this? Is the question. Okay? Is the question. They don't care. The military is there like a occupying military. Their only mission is to kill, destroy, kill, burn, destroy, kill, burn, destroy. Okay. Anyway, that is La Republic for you. Okay, we have a fight that is going on. La Republic must leave the land. Okay. We don't care. We don't care what La Republic is doing in our land. All we know is that they must leave the land. They must leave the land. Yes, they must leave the land. There's no way they can stay there. It's not their land, okay? Okay. They have a country where one tribe is ruling the whole place. 66 ministers. You have 42 of those ministers are from one region. You have 10 governors. Out of those 10 governors, about 9 are in one region. Yes. Look at 56 SDOs. One tribe has 36. 360 division and SDOs. DOs, sorry. They have 267 DOs come from one region. Okay. It's just crazy. Just terrible, man. Look at these other statistics. There's that one. You see. They have asked these people to go for negotiation. Okay. The crisis has put so many lives at jeopardy. Okay. More than how many thousand people have lost their life since 2017? Okay. How many thousands of people that have been displaced? But La Republic think that they can use the military to keep killing our people, and that is good for them. The Canadian government has welcomed agreement that they made in Canada. If La Republic does not want to respect that, that is when we'll start seeing different types of sanctions coming in. La Republic must commit to the Canada discussion, because that is what the international community is trying to focus on for peace to reign in Ambazonia. Okay, the agreement that was entered was formal. It was very formal, and most of the other parties, they call it was a critical step towards peace. But La Republic does not want to commit. Okay. Canada is ready to negotiate, is to help as mediator in this negotiation. Okay, they, they are ready to help. That's why they're trying to encourage all the stakeholders to support and work with each other and trying to come with a lasting, sustainable political settlement. Okay, we are hoping that things will go to normal. Okay, since Canada has accepted to mandate and facilitate the process, but if La Republic thinks that it can use the military force to torture, to kill, to rape, to kidnap, to harass our people, then they will be thinking of the last man standing, because it will not be easy for them. Yes, it will not be easy. I don't want to go into most of those details, but yes, it will not be easy. So the interim government is determined to defend the land. That is why the president announced the draft coming up on the 1st of April, Saturday, 1st of April. So we have some time to plan. We'll have some time to do some resource and mobilization. So please put it in mind. We're drafting on the 1st of April, which is a Saturday. So get ready for that event. Okay? Yep. So, yeah, let me see. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, this issue of different coups that is happening in different African countries, French colonies, for example. Okay, La République is also part of France. All the colonies that were colonized by France are still under France. Okay, so when you have someone like France coming to Africa, he's coming to check on his former French colonies. You don't see Britain going around like that. Okay, these countries, they owe France huge amount of money. Huge. The banks, the currencies is being transacted in France. How can you have a country, it doesn't have its own currency, it's still using the French franc? Cameroon doesn't have her own currency. Just before this time like this, we already have a currency, the Amber coin, the Amber. Yes. So, what is difficult in the Republic to have their own currency? They have all this French company pouring in. Cameroon was the first country, Paul Biya was the first president to declare open state. Okay. He was the first. Then what he called privatization. It means that giving all the companies to foreigners, to French companies. Okay? That's why you saw Total, you saw Elf, all these companies. You saw Bolloré and so on and so forth. They'll control everything. Okay? But if some Cameroonians are staying abroad, they want to come and invest back home, they'll be charging you serious amount of money. They don't look at the bigger picture. Okay? They have scared away potential investors through the harsh way that they are doing bribes. Okay? You either give this, or you give this, or you give this, or you run. Okay? That's how it is. So it's just a funny society. Very, very funny place. And they don't care, because those big wigs are having their good time. They don't care what the common man is thinking or saying. They don't care. No accountability, nothing, nothing. Okay, they can stay there forever. Okay, so it's just crazy. But I'm happy with countries like Niger. Niger just had a Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, Guinea, Conakry. These are the countries that have sent France away. They don't play no more. Okay. All of them, these countries. Because by the close of the Second World War, you know that France was also dissatisfied with the system. Okay, so France policy was more of assimilation. Assimilate. So yeah, so France will do everything to keep its presence in Africa. Okay, that is what they are trying to do, but it's very difficult. Okay, when you hear what this guy Dieudonné Essomba, where is that his thing? Okay, he said the Ambazonia came to Cameroon in 1960. Yeah, with a state. Okay, so it's come with Aijo under suppression and all those. But when you see at what is going on now, it's the same thing, because La République is being controlled by France. Okay, and everything La République is doing, the order come from France, and that is why it's very difficult to sanction La République today, because he has a backing from France. Yeah, he has a backing from France. So whatever they are doing, they know that France is behind them to support them. Any evil they are doing. But I'm very happy with the move from the Canadian government, the Swiss government, and other government that are trying to come in to help facilitate the negotiation process. So we hope that the negotiation will be coming up, and we'll see how the peace process will go. People are tired of war. People don't want to fight no more. People say that, but we are hoping that things will be better soon. So hopefully, by the grace of God, we'll just keep praying for Amazonia, because Emmanuel and other people will pray for God that Tata Emmanuel, the Almighty God, will help Ambazonia people come out from this mess. It's a total mess. So keep praying, because our prayers are working. All those demonic spirits, those people who don't want this war to end, okay, pray against them. Pray for Ambazonia. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be ending here for now. Don't forget, our draft is coming up on the 1st of April, Saturday. So put it as a mark. 1st of April, the draft will start. Okay, so I thank you all for watching. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, so wish you all the best. Yeah. I mean,